Hallå där. You want a piece of gum? This is actually the Sony memory stick used by this camera. But it reminds me of the old classic chewing gum, Juicy Fruit, remember? Anyway, here it is, the Cyber-shot S85, released in mid-2001. And according to Wikipedia, this was the first 4 megapixel consumer camera. It actually sports a 4.1 megapixel, 1 by 1.8 inch CCD sensor showed off here. I love these hit single stickers on the front, that they are still here. Lovely, lovely. And the lens is quality, typical from Sony, a Carl Zeiss Vario sonar, 3 times optical zoom, going from a decent f2.0 to f2.5. Looking at both expert and user reviews of this camera from back in the day, they are rave, so it's evident that this was a praised camera. And I mean, it was a serious compact. It was expensive, but it lived up to the hype, and it still packs power. Let's see why I think this might be the digicam utopia. Okay, let's take a closer look at it. First of all, the fact that it was released in 2001 is cool, because that was before the real heyday of digital cameras. Gives it some mythology, I would like to believe. So why is it the perfect old compact then? Well, it has, like I mentioned, quality glass and that 90s look. It's plastic, but feels solid. It's clearly very well built. Good ergonomics. The grip is decent and the body itself is thick, so it feels good in your hand. And you can use the left hand to use the trackpad and go into the menu and things like that, while using the right to zoom and use the control wheel here to change aperture and such. The big 3, meaning optical viewfinder, a main LCD that shows your image obviously, and also a secondary mini LCD displaying camera settings. Moreover, a startup sound and retro beeps in the menu. How about that? Are you ready? And the crunch of the shutter sound is pretty satisfying. Starting with some macro shots. You can get close, and together with the bright lens of this camera, you can achieve some quite nice shallow depth of field. in the modern age, Sony cameras are, I think especially Sony cameras, are known to be super fast. This Sony is super slow. But when you've entered the retro digicam door, obviously you don't care about that. Especially when you get a nice, bright, call-size lens and overall good ergonomics and features. The Sony DSC-S85 is serious but has a lightness to it. I think it might be the rounded edges that makes it feel friendly. And I think it's an ideal gateway to retro digital photography. This is